orchid fans, how are you? This is Gintare from What's Up Orchids. I hope you're having a good day so far. And today I will start a new series of basically my environment and how I accommodate the environment and my orchids in that environment. So it's going to be a series of short videos, and I will cover different topics in each video. Again, I'm trying to make sure they're quite short, but at the same time I want to cover as much as I can, so it kind of makes sense, especially in my future videos if I'm trying to explain why I'm using specific potting media or specific pots, just so that you can kind of refer back to these videos to see what environment I grow my orchids in and why I'm doing the specific things with the orchids. So without further ado, I'll jump in, and this video will be about the actual environment and where I am in the world and what kind of temperatures I've got and what kind of climate I've got, and then we will cover other things in future videos. So without further ado, let's jump in, and I'll pop up a world map on the screen so you can see, you can have a visual as I'm trying to explain this. So as you can see on this world map, you've got the equator in the middle of the map basically, and then you will have north above the equator and south below the equator, and basically most of the orchids live around that equator, which is essentially South America, most of Africa, northern Australia and southern Asia, and it's very warm climate, quite hot climate. The sun is very close to the earth, so it's it bites quite well. Obviously, because orchids grow under trees, the trees will cover them, so they don't get full sun, so they don't really get cooked. But the sun is quite close to the earth, and you've also got quite long days and quite similar days across different seasons. So the difference between summer and winter day length is pretty much the same. Like there is no big differences. So you will always have from about maybe 11 hours to 13-14 hours of day length, and that's what most of the orchids are used to. So when we take them home, depending on where we live, we need to adapt our growing conditions to suit them as best as we can. So now I will show you where I am. So you can see this circle basically quite north on the globe, on the map, and so this is where I am. I live in Scotland, which is part of the United Kingdom in Europe, and over there the conditions are quite different from what orchids like. So in summer, our summers are quite cold, so we would have around 14 to about 18 degrees Celsius. If it's about 20, that's quite hot, and during the night it will be again about from 8 to maybe 12 degrees Celsius on average. And then the winter temperatures are from about, I would say, maybe 3-4 degrees Celsius to around 8, maybe 6 to 8. And then during the night it might go to the kind of frosting temperature, so below zero, but not very far below, maybe from -5 to up to maybe 2-3 degrees on average. Obviously we'll have hotter days and colder days, just like anywhere else, but that's what we've got on average. And at home, so I grow all my orchids at home. I don't take any of them outside at all, unless it's a very nice day in summer and I want to maybe you know, spend a bit more time outside in my garden. I might take an orchid to repot it there, so that I don't have a mess in the house. But apart from that, they stay at home 100% of the time, basically. So at home, my conditions are quite consistent throughout the year. So it's going to be from about 18 degrees to 22 degrees Celsius during the day, and it doesn't drop below 16 at night, because we've got thermostats. So as soon as it kicks in at 16, we've got, you know, the heater would come on and it would heat the place up. So it never goes below 16. So it's quite consistent. In terms of humidity, Scotland is quite a humid country, especially where I am. I live basically by the sea, so we have quite a lot of rain, but it's not heavy rain, it's kind of a drizzle, but quite often. So, you know, the humidity stays high quite a lot. And it's the same at home. During summer, I can have 80% humidity at home, not constantly, you know, usually it's around 60% on average, but it can go up to 80%, which is great for orchids. And, you know, thank goodness no mold is growing in the house yet, so I'm happy with that. And then during winter, I've noticed that the humidity drops a little bit, so it could be around kind of 50-60% on average. So again, it's that tells me quite a lot how I need to take care of the orchids and what I need to do with them. You know, because I grow at home, I don't really want to have mounts at this point, not yet anyway, because I can't yet really figure out how to grow mounts without them dripping all over the floor, you know, when I water them, or how to make sure I don't need to water them almost every day. I have a full-time job, so I can't unfortunately spend a lot of time with my orchids. You know, I will go around them every morning for maybe 15 minutes to just have a look around and see how they're doing, maybe miss them a little bit, or and that's it. And then at night, again, I might go around them, but I really don't have time to be watering orchids every couple of days, because, you know, that's a commitment, and I need to make sure that I will always be able to do that. And now when I work from home, it's a lot easier, but hopefully, you know, at some point we will start going out again, and I will be able to go back to my office and, you know, work as you used to, and then I will have less time to look after my orchids. So, you know, I just need to make sure I don't commit something that I can't then keep up with. I want obviously this be a hobby and not a chore, but I like the idea of mounts, so, you know, I am a bit conflicted about it, but that's topic for another day, to be honest. I think that's it for today. It might sound a little bit random at this point why I'm talking about weather in Scotland, but I promise you, once I go to the next videos, it will make more sense why I'm trying to cover this now. I will also create a playlist, and I will put all the videos about the environment and the care, my care of orchids in one place, so that they can be easily found. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Obviously, it's still so new to me, so I really appreciate, you know, any new subscriber I see. It's such big joy. I've also got Instagram at What's Up Orchids, and I will try and post photos or small videos on there on daily basis, so there will be more regular updates on there. So if you're interested, please follow me on Instagram as well. And yeah, thank you so much for your support, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you, bye!